Good evening, everybody. I want to wish you all a happy National Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope that you had some music to take in already today, but we've got a fabulous show. We've brought the Yukon to the Bluefrog stage. It's a most fitting day for us to acknowledge that we are gratefully here on the traditional, unceded, and ancestral lands of the Semiahmoo First Nation and the broader Coast Salish peoples. My name is Debbie Peters. I've been in this wonderful venue a few times already. I'm with Magnum Opus Management and the Maverick Cooperative, and for the last 13 years, I've been privileged to work with these wonderful musicians, and especially with Diyet. Kelly and Bluefrog Studios do a fabulous job of making artists feel so welcome here on this stage. I've been here with a few of our artists in the past, Jim Burns, and a few years back with Bentall Burns and Mann. And tonight I'm privileged to be the one that's introducing you to another amazing group, Diyet and the Love Soldiers. So a bit about Diyet. She is from the Kluane First Nation and lives on the shores of Kluane Lake, about 3 hours up the Alaska Highway from where I live in Whitehorse. Diyet's music is true Canadiana, inspired by vast landscapes, clashing and embracing realities. Diyet's heartfelt lyrics paint a picture of wildness, truth, hope, reconciliation, history, and the community that surrounds her. If you want to take a look at the view from her backyard, there's a video on YouTube right now running through the Great Divide. And it's also on her website, diyetmusic.com. I thought I'd say that just in case you don't. I won't. That's the manager talking. So backed by husband and collaborator Robert Van Lieshout, he's over here, and Juno Award-winning producer Bob Hamilton over there, Diyet has performed at major folk, jazz, world, and multidisciplinary festivals and theaters in Canada, and toured in the UK, Europe, US, and across the circumpolar north. In the past few months, she's been in Manchester at English Folk Expo, performed at Expo 2025 in Osaka, Japan, and just a few weeks ago was showcased at the International Indigenous Music Summit in Toronto. Tonight, they are here for you. Please welcome to the Bluefrog stage, Diyet and the Love Soldiers.
Shoni, fun. Thank you. Asiaki Nedishinka Dekanu Tadu Heya Heya Dekanu Tadu Heya Heya Asiaki Daja na kutsa ding ana ura Yatsasaina heya ura yatsasaina heya heya Asiaki Kuchanio, heya, heya, aju yats asai akam, aju yats asai akam, Asiake. Nakojanio, heya, heya, ahu tashan nithi, Tashan Ninti. Stand tall, put on your brave face. The saddest part of the dying heart springs from the deepest part of the living well. Don't fall, you may be broken now, but we see the last coming way too fast. And we'll weep for every day we won't see. Brave face, hold on to your joy. Hold on to the ones who make you whole. Brave face, hold on to your joy. Hold on to the ones who make you whole. Don't fear, you're not alone here. When the gentle best leave the rest of us wondering if someone out there has a plan, stay here. Put on your brave face when you're left with a hole inside your soul. It'll mend in pieces, but never be the same. Brave face, hold on to your joy. Hold on to the ones who make you whole. Brave face, hold on to your joy. Hold on to the ones who make you whole. Shonithan, thank you very much, Shonithan. Ainji Diyet Uye Su'an Man Mai Ninje. My name's Diyet, and I come from Kalani people in the Yukon. They'll teach Anije, we're mountain people. And right now, I have to say it's way hotter there than it is here. And sunnier.
It's 27 today.
It was, but we've been waiting for that day for over a year, so we're going to take it, even though we're not there. But this home that we come from is so much a part of our life. It sort of dictates everything in your day and in your year, and I think as you start to live by Mother Nature. A song is called Inner Nature, and it was one that I was inspired to write in the springtime when The snow is melting and the ice is still frozen, but the sun has come back and everything comes back to life. Like the bear in the spring, ready to claw her way out of the den. She's hungry, like the bird flying north after a long winter down south. He flies against the wind, well, it's in our nature to live on this hard land. She can be tender, cold as ice. Here comes a wave, here comes a wind, here comes a pounding thunder. I'll remind her she can still shake the earth. She can still shake the earth. Show, Nathan.
So are people in White Rock called White Rockers? We were wondering that.
White Rockians, I think.
Just wondering.
He's been thinking about that all day. It's like, we never really been here before, but...
Well, we recorded our first demo here.
Like
20 years ago with Larry Anshell at Turtle Recording.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. It's a long time ago. I was 5. I'm joking.
It's a good demo for 5.
We were illegally married?
No, I didn't know.
Oh no, now we're setting a tone here.
He's Dutch. He always steps over the line.
The Dutch have no line.
I have this song is called Outside, and it's one that I wrote with my friend Nivy Nielsen. She's from Greenland, and she came to the Yukon to write music one summer, and her and I found that we have so much in common. We almost had parallel childhoods, even though she lives in such a different place, and we've had, different culture, different language. But everything for us revolved around summertime and midnight sun. And we thought, man, as at grown-ups now, we really forget to get outside and just have a little fun and play. We fall down.
Nice guitar.
We fall down hard, get hurt, and it's normal. Might as well learn what we have to learn. There are no distractions to soften the fall, so we
We're going to do a couple tunes around this mic for you. So my mom's a very cool person, and she's got her way with words. She, I was thinking about today, and it's been several years. This is tour time, for bands, and so it's been a long time since I've been home on the solstice today and on Indigenous Peoples Day. And I was thinking about it this morning, and I thought, I was thinking about missing this, maybe our one sunny day this summer without hurricane winds, and I was kind of missing it a little bit, and the communities gathering, and there's activities, and I was thinking about that, and then she loves Facebook, so she put this post on Facebook and reminded me that so many people in our communities do so much and hold up nations with the work that they do, right? and all that they give. And I thought, and she said, that I could hear her kind of talking to me a little bit about sometimes you got to go away, you got to go and you got to work and do this work and spread the word. I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to do today. This is a song from my community. It's a traditional tune. Well, it's new traditional. It was sung by my great-great-grandmother. Her name was Enna. And the backstory, short story of the backstory is, it was just before the gold rush. Her dad was a chief in a place called Fort Selkirk, which is on the Yukon River, halfway to Dawson City. And people had started coming up that river, and there was a trading post established in their community by the Hudson Bay Company. He had lots of kids. He had 5 wives and several children. She was one of the youngest, and when she was a young woman, she was told that she was going to be married to a man from my community, a young man from my community, and she wasn't happy about it at all, but she didn't have a lot of choice. And her family brought her to our community, and they walked for 2 months to get there, and she liked to have a laugh, and she liked to tease her husband, but she had told her grandchildren that I thought about all the things I would do to him, or do if I didn't like him, because I had a long time to think on that walk. Turns out they really did like each other, and she would sing the song to him when he'd go out on the trap line in the winter to feed their big family. And the words are, I'm still beautiful and young. And the sentiment is, if you don't come back, I'll go find a Hudson Bay boy. Yeah, that's right. Yekuna slua shani jana niga Heizum ichling dinu oh hey yekuna slua shani jana niga heizum ichling dinu oh hey Hudson Bay John Shani Jana Niga Heizum Itling Dinu oh hey Yekuna Lua Shani Jana Hudson Bay, John. Shani Jana, Nina. Zun unclean dinu, oh ho. This is a song I sing on this day wherever we are in the world. It's called Eighth Wonder. It's a song that I wrote for my mom because my mom was a child that went to residential school. And we knew that story, but I didn't know her story. And she didn't tell me until I was an adult. And man, that changes you forever. But what stuck me and what stuck with me about this is this drive, this incredible drive to live, to give, to do all of the things that she probably had dreamt about and hoped about being a kid, that small child. And I think about her and I thought, wow. So I wrote this song and I was kind of afraid to sing it. I was afraid to show it to her. And she gave me some good advice, though. She said, this is not my song. It's everybody's song. This song, she said, when you sing it, you tell this story, and you sing it for all the kids, all of us, all of the kids that got to come home eventually, and all the ones that didn't, all the ones that are struggling. You keep singing it for them and their children and their children and their children. And hopefully by sharing our story and being open about it, talking about it, we can prevent something like that from ever happening in this country ever again. They said it was right, it was wrong to stay, so they boarded the bus and it carried them away. How I wish to see your face, but you stay away in your hiding place for so long. Oh yeah, well who could have known you'd never be the same? Look at you now, look back on where you came. You're the shining light at the end of the day, always. Heart aching, oh my heart's breaking. A child on her own only dreams of home. Heart aching, oh my heart's breaking. No more lost children on their own. Everybody knew, no one said a word, just bottled it up and held it close to the hurt. I wonder how you made it through so far away from all you knew, but you did, and you go on. Well, I didn't want to ask, too afraid to hear the truth. Well, knowing all your pain, what would that prove? To me, you'll always be the eighth wonder. Heart aching, oh my heart's breaking. A child on her own only dreams of home. Heart aching, oh my heart's breaking.
Ready, boss?
Let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You work hard, it doesn't get easier. At the end of the day, you got nothing but a wall. You lean against it, hoping it will fall. Wake up from your slumber, sleeping beast. Time to breathe again, time to see again, time to roar like you did when you were king. You were king. You were born to be the greatest of all. You have a gentle soul, you don't push back when you're down. Well, you're so quiet, don't be silent, make a loud sound. Wake up from your slumber, sleeping beast. Time to breathe again, time to see again, time to roar like you did when you were king. You are king. Wake up from your slumber, sleeping beast. It's time to breathe again, time to see again, it's time to roar like you did when you were king. When you were king. Wake up from your slumber, sleeping beast. It's time to breathe again, it's time to see again, it's time to roar like you did when you were king. Jonathan.
Sir Bob Hamilton on the mandolin. In Germany, they said, "Is that a little banjo?"
Little banjo, the old man on the little banjo.
The old man, the little banjo.
We're going to end this set with a song called "Running Through the Great Divide." It's our first single off of the new album coming out in September. Debbie is right. There is a video. And I'll tell you a little story about this video. I had this, when I was thinking about this song, I was thinking about, I hit a wall. Sometimes you just hit walls and you need to sort of break through the other side. And so I went out onto the lake. It was frozen, cold, like winter day, but beautiful, beautiful light. And the wind was howling so hard that it was just like pushing you over. And I went out there playing with my dogs, and all of a sudden I realized that I just needed to yell really loud because no one would hear me. And it would be like, it would be, "Are you okay?" It was just like me and the wind out there. And I remember, just thinking about how much relief I had after that 30 seconds. I thought, isn't that funny, some of the things that I was feeling frustration about sometimes when you live in such a tiny town, such a small place, everything is so close to you. And but right outside my door is this great expanse.
One, two, 3, 4.
I'll quit the chase. It's hard to change, trying to erase mistakes. It's the glass that breaks. Oh, the fragile glass. So we get outside where the night is wild. It's cold, but it's clear. We'll shake off the lies. We try so hard to hide. More they stay the same, running through the great divide, screaming to an infinite dark, a howling cry, a little spark, struggling to find my way back. When wild is tame, nothing good feels sane. Crashing into walls not there, wondering what remains after the hurricane. Tear through the mess of the long lost guest. We'll see what's left and pick up the rest. We'll make something new. Screaming to an infinite dark.
Shonithan, thank you. We're going to take a quick little break, and we'll come back for a second set. Good break. You vote for me? Good. We're going to start with a tune that I call Fearless Heart. It's a song that I wrote about a cabin that we grew up in when we were really little. My dad's here, by the way, everyone. He's back here. But this little cabin was, it's right now, there's not much left of it. The roof is sort of caved in, and it's, what's left of the inside is sort of taken over by squirrels. But we like to go there in the winter especially, and kind of dig through the snow, because you always find something. Always find something like a little toy or a little tool, or like something, from being so small, living there. I love that. I really love that place, and I think about, like, how independent you kind of had to be as a tiny little, like a child, to live out in the bush, and sort of just be aware of your surroundings and understand, the role that you play, and learn to listen, because there's literally a bear around the corner, I think about that often, because I think, wow, I'm so glad that taught me such a good lesson for being a grown-up.
This land's a never-changing mass of rock and tree, water and dirt. I've been gone so long, seems my old home's been swallowed by the earth. Damp and cold has taken hold, forgotten toys become iron and rust. It was so many years ago, memories slowly turn to dust.
Again, Mr. Bob Hamilton on the Telecaster.
Made in Warren's shop.
Warren is here.
Mostly by Warren, I think. It doesn't say that on the headstock, but I think that's who did the work.
Bob's always making some Frankenstein something or other. He's pretty handy. You know, if you break something right on stage, he usually has the tool to fix it in his magic bag. We're going to do a new tune for you. It's called "Give Me a Reason," and I wrote it a while ago. I wrote it actually before the U.S. election. That's like a just so you know.
Full disclosure.
Full disclosure. Yeah, but I just, you know, it was just, you know, I think everybody on the planet feels the unease, the fear, you know, the things that are just feel like really beyond our control. And it was just like those moments, you have a moment where you just react. That was a song. But you know, after sitting on it for like the year and going like, I was like, wow, I'm a mind reader.
Psychic.
It's also our second single from the new record that comes out in September.
surround ourselves. The walls we built to survive are the walls that keep us blind. Do we fight or do we hide? Give me a reason to try.
show, Nathan. So, how many of you here have been to Dawson City? All right. Woohoo! How many of you have tried the sourdough cocktail? Woohoo! Actually, it's absolutely disgusting. I'd never recommend it. If you don't know, it's a toe in a cocktail, and you gotta drink it and then put the toe to your lips. It's pretty nasty.
Amputated toe.
If you do that, what do you call chichaco? You get the
Sourdough.
Do you get the sourdough certificate already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Chichaco if you don't do it.
Oh yeah, chichaco means like go back south, please. But it's a fun town. It's a fun town, and it's also the home of the Trondak-Quichin people. You know, they had a really smart chief in like 1896, I think, 2 years before the gold rush really hit. He petitioned what he called the King of Canada. He was a prime minister. He petitioned the King of Canada, and he said, something's going to happen here to my people. And he wanted help, and he didn't get it. So he moved his entire community 5 kilometers down the river, the Yukon River, to a place called Moosehide, which is their traditional home. And he didn't let anybody leave until everybody else left. And he kept his community alive. And so I always think about that when I go to Dawson. It's so much fun, you know, like there's can-can girls and buildings are leaning sideways from permafrost, and everything's old. Dirt roads and boardwalks with missing boards. And I was walking down one morning, and I walked past a building that was under renovation or restoration, I guess. And I looked in the window. It was just, it all dug up. The floorboards had been ripped up, but it was just the dirt. And there were some like old photographs on the ground. One of those pictures was staring at me. It was a young man. And I looked really closely. And I realized that photo was way over 100 years old. And I was just like what is this, right? And I looked back and I realized I was standing in front of the old Lowe's mortuary. And I realized I was looking at this young man who had his death photo taken. And that picture never went anywhere. It was never sent anywhere. It wasn't given to anyone. Those are expensive, And he stuck with me for a long time. And I thought about it. I thought, he didn't get a story. This young man didn't get a story. So I wrote one for him. It's called Gold Miner. It's cold outside. It's colder than it's been in years. Perhaps because he knows this is the last. He can't remember her face or the way she made him laugh. He can't recall the color of her hair. The end is a parade of memories. No flags with faces waving in the wind. There are no balloons sailing into the atmosphere. All he wants stays buried in the dirt. Gold miner, you'll never find her. She's been gone since the day you set sail. She's standing there waving, silently praying it would turn out just like you said, but it never did.
ride a little longer than he ever does. For once he doesn't hurry to the pit. And it's a while before he has his coat in hand. He takes a look around and then shuts the door. It's a hard man that can last to the end. Flags, faces in the wind. He left his youth digging through the muck and dirt. Knows it's too late for regrets. Gold miner, you'll never find her. She's been gone since the day you said say. She's standing there waving, silently praying. It would turn out just like you said, but it never did. Gold miner, you'll never find her. She's been gone since the day you said say. She's standing there waving, silently praying. It would turn out just like you said, but it never did.
Thank you.
There's a lot of up and down here, hey, on this side.
Bench in, bench out.
Are we doing the breakup song?
Yes.
Oh.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they wrote a song and I thought she was going to break up with me. But she didn't.
It's it's all, that's the beauty of music and lyrics and songs. You can interpret it however you want.
Next month we are married for 25 years. Woo! You're all invited to Burwash Landing for a party.
We're, as you can see, we're very relaxed with each other up here. But we've been playing together for a long time. It's been 15 years almost. Feels like it. What has it been? How long has it been, guys? 12 years. 12 years playing as this trio. And we Robert and I wanted to record a demo, some songs, and we ended up showing up at Bob's house and at his studio, and we got along great. So it was funny because I said, yeah. He said he was telling me this story about playing in the clubs in Whitehorse, Yukon in the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. I said, oh, do you know my dad, John? He goes, oh, John. Yeah, I know John. I got some stories. But I thought, wow, neat connection, how things just sort of just random. You just connect with people who are meant to be in your life. So Bob Hamilton and Robert Van Lees out there, Love Soldiers. So please give them a round of applause. They work really, really hard. This song's called White Flag.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've been up and down the same words, circled round and round the same sad story. Tried to fix this from the inside. In the end, it's me standing
Shoni Thun. Whew. Are your fingers on fire, Bob? No. Smoking. We're going to do a tune for you that is, we play it a lot, but we play it, we usually play it around the mic, like the one mic, and do it acoustically. But we thought we'd do it like we would do it like we recorded on the album, which was with a band. It's one of the first times we're going to do this. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous. So, it's called The Old Mother. It's a song that I wrote after a night of driving home. Deb's right, we live 3 hours from Whitehorse, and our village is really small. It's like 100 people. And we don't really have a grocery store, so, to go get food, you got to drive for 3 hours. So I was doing a regular, bi-weekly grocery run, and it was winter, it was dark. And that night it was just really low. The clouds are super low. And we live quite high up in the mountains. So to get there, you got to climb up 2 mountain summits. And as I was climbing, driving, and I get to the top of the first one, I thought, okay, I'm almost home. And I get to the top of the second one, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the last stretch before home. And it's one of my favorite parts on the road because it opens into this beautiful valley. And on the other end is home. But that night, the clouds just lifted up right when I got there. And so all of a sudden, what was so small and dark just opened up like that. And I never seen a sky like that before. I'd never seen a sky like that at home before. It was so bright with stars. And the moon was behind the mountain. It was so bright. It was like the sun coming out behind the mountain. And that frozen lake, 70 kilometers long, was creaking and cracking. I got out of my car, and I was stunned at the incredible moment, because I realized, I was like, wow, this is a unique moment in my life. I will never experience this again. And I just thought, wow, how perfect our Mother Nature is. There's a stillness and a calm. Comfort me softly in the cold dark. In winter's long hold, we're frozen where the slow ice fog drifts. The past and the future stand still while the old mother sleeps. Only brave crows stand guard throughout the night. Here in the valley, the bitter winds rage till they die. Deep in the mountain's belly, the old mother sleeps. When the Shoni-san, thank you. I'm going to grab my drum and we're going to do a song. We call it Anu Shicha or Shicha, which, depending on where you are from in Yukon, can mean like my friend or my grandchild, my sweet little loved one. And I was involved in a project in my community with my grandma and another grandma. They're both in their 90s. They're 96 now. And they are the last two living speakers of our dialect of Southern Shoshone left on this entire planet. And they are like, you know, they are incredible. They've lived through a life that none of us can imagine. The change from being born in the bush to seeing like vehicles for the first time and a highway being put through. And the whole era of having all their children taken away, and then coming back and always just being very steadfast in their community, and keeping our culture, our language alive, because they always knew that kids would come back, and they always knew that those kids would have more kids, and so they really kept our language and our songs alive. And I got to learn some of these tunes, and I thought, wow, you know, like, is this song stuck out? It was like not just this incredibly beautiful melody, but I thought it was really fitting that this, somewhere along the line, somebody, you know, music, language changes, it evolves. And somewhere along the line, somebody stuck the word goodbye in it to capture what goodbye is. Like, because we don't have that word in our language. The closest we can is Nananuji, which means I'll see you. I'll see you again. And there's such a finality to goodbye that the person who was singing it at that moment probably thought, yeah, that's a good one. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, I knew Shania, oh Amma. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, I knew Shania, oh Amma. Lutla nandunia, hey. Haya, Lutla nandunia, hey, haya, goodbye Shani, oh Shachawu, Amma, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, I knew Shani, oh,
clapping.
What's that? Oh, the radio's on. Thanks for the long.
We're gonna play another new tune for you. It's called Grandfather's Country. I started off tonight with that a cappella song, Asikeyi. It means my grandfather's country, and that's what we call our home. The land that we live at is like grandfather to us. Our language it's all relational, and it's all connected to land. It's all connected to relationship of people, to land, to animals, to sky, to the water, to the air. Everything is connected, and that's how our language is. So we have a familial relationship with our land, and I think that's why we're so tied to it, and why we will never give it up, and why we'll never compromise on that land. And because it's family. This song is one that I was inspired to write from my great-grandfather's song. His name was Gathala, and everybody called him Moose Johnson. And he was a great potlatch singer, and he lived his entire life. He was one of the last generations of people to live his entire life out in the bush. He made this beautiful song, and it was such like I was so inspired by it. I needed to write like my own version.
There we are. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
This was a trail worn smooth by generations, treading the veil that deep and wide valley, no edges or end, home for the people to sustain and defend. Well, they knew something we don't understand. It's a game of balance, life on this land. One doesn't survive without the other. They lived this way until they would discover. Change comes with the wind.
Shonithun, thank you very much. Thank you for coming tonight. We really hope you had a good time, and we had a good time up here. So Shonithun. We got one more song for you guys tonight. It's called "We're Still Here." If you want to sing along, there's a really easy part here for you. It goes a little like it's like "Ket ank es enu show kwarethelm."
Well, we went to Germany and they all got it right.
They was enthusiastic. I wouldn't say they got it right.
They didn't get it right.
We'd never know by the enthusiasm.
They sang the entire through the entire song, and they just kept going when we were like, "We're done." Be careful what you wish for, I guess. But Ket ank es enu show kwarethelm means tomorrow's going to be a better day.
Yeah. Okay. Got to sing, honey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Ket donkeys enu show kwarethelm, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Ket donkeys enu show kwarethelm, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Ket donkeys enu show kwarethelm.
They keep trying to take my flowers, replace them with guns. No one's gonna take my heart. That's a battle I've already won. You can run, you can hide. What good will that do us? At least we know we tried. At the end of the night, got nowhere to go. Stuck on this ball, we're out of control.
We're still here.
So raise your drink tonight to life. Tomorrow we'll try to do what's right.
We're still here.
So many words are flying at us, claiming to be the best. But words don't carry weight when you don't know who to trust. Everyone knows, everyone sees. Truth is but a small part of what you want to believe. At the end of the night, got nowhere to go, stuck on this ball. We're out of control.
We're still here.
So raise your drink tonight to life. Tomorrow we'll try to do what's right.
We're still here. And we got tomorrow. We'll live for a brighter day. Yeah, we got tomorrow. We'll live for a brighter day.
So many starting lines and battle cries, giving everything we got. There's no joy in the race to be everything we're not. And in the sweetest dreams, you're not alone. So we keep searching for the place that God grows. At the end of the night, got nowhere to go, stuck on this ball. We're out of control.
We're still here.
So raise your drink tonight to life. Tomorrow we'll try to do what's right.
We're still here. And we got tomorrow. We'll live for a brighter day. Yeah, we got tomorrow. We'll live for a brighter day. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Get donkeys and you show kwarethelm, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Get donkeys and you show kwarethelm, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Get donkeys and you show kwarethelm, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Get donkeys and you show kwarethelm, hey, hey.
I just want to say thank you so much to Bluefrog for having us here. Keep those hands going together, and let's give the sound and the lights and the video and the hospitality a big round of applause. My name is Diyet. This is Bob. This is Robert, the Love Soldiers. We're from the Yukon. We have new music coming, and we hope you had a great time, because we sure did. Shonithun.
Thank you.
Hey? Okay. How's that song go again? Well, thank you so much. Really, Shonithan, Shonithan. If you guys want to, just sort of follow along and be, I don't spam, but because I'm actually terrible at emailing, but Debbie's not. If you do want to connect with us, you can, like before you leave, you can just give your name and your email. And off, yeah. Oh, we have an issue. But yeah, please, just follow with us. We got some great, we are very DIY, and I like making videos, like music videos, just with a phone. And you'd be surprised at how awesome, you can get outside. You get to follow sort of where we live and this country that I sing about, and it kind of brings you closer to that ACKE, the Yukon that we live in. How's it going there, Roberto?
Okay, turn me back on, please.
You guys waiting for an encore? Goodness.
All good.
It's in D, right?
D. Have they?
The night never seems to bring morning to your house, to your street, or to your town. When all lost things cannot be found, don't let it bring you down, down, down. Working people keep on working. Poor man stays poor. One hand on a bottle, 1,000 thoughts of his life before. I say, oh, my heart, oh, my heart beats like a drum for you. Oh, my heart, oh, my heart beats like a drum for you. Move through the days with our heads down. We bite our tongues to keep from speaking out. Marching one behind the other, it's a truth we begin to doubt. Black sheep stands in a corner, no one stand up and shout. For the boy being pushed in a schoolyard, for the beggar we know nothing about. I say, oh, my heart, oh, my heart beats like a drum for you.
Thank you.
Show, Nathan, thank you so much, you guys, for coming out. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again.
Remember the day